What up, Laker Nation? You here with your boy Kareem. How you guys doing? Wow. There's a few teams in the NBA field playing against the Lakers and the Nets in the playoffs. They would not get a fair shake because they feel the NBA wants the Lakers and the Nets NBA Finals. It's big money, big money on the line. The Brooklyn Nets and the Los Angeles Lakers predicted to be the highest rated NBA Finals in history. They predicting that this will be the highest rating NBA Finals in N.B.A. history. Also, David Stern was not big on super teams. Adam Silver embraced it. It brings a lot of energy, a lot of eyeballs, a lot of viewers to the NBA. Casual fans when it's super teams. It's big business for the NBA when it's super teams, and they feel that it's NBA struck gold by having the Los Angeles Lakers and the New York. It's Brooklyn Nets, but it's New York. New York, Brooklyn, and Los Angeles. New York and Los Angeles. I ain't gonna count it as Brooklyn. I'm just saying New York. New York in Los Angeles is the two biggest markets out. The two biggest markets, New York and Los Angeles. So the NBA couldn't have it any better by having two big cities franchise. Now, of course, if they would have had it their way, it'd have been if the Knicks would have been a major super team and the Lakers these historic franchise. So that would have been like the best of the best. The New York Knicks, which New York is a big market, and the Los Angeles Lakers, which is a big market. So if you could pick the one team to represent Los Angeles, it'd be the Lakers. If there's one team to represent to represent New York, it would be the Knicks. If the Knicks had a super team. But Brooklyn is cool. And this still work out perfectly for the NBA, and it's projected to make so much money. And I'm hearing that it's going to be a lot of advertisement, a lot of promos if them two teams make it. I'm hearing that it's going to be so much hype generated and so much promotion. It's going to be bananas. This is what I'm hearing. The NBA and stuff preparing for this in case it's happened. But NFL players, if you notice, a lot of the NBA is right now from, let's say, 35, 21, 18, 20, 18 to 35. The NBA is the biggest sport in the world. Now, football got it with more of the older people, but the NBA and with Adam Silver and the NBA team, the marketing as far as the NBA offseason is the most impressive offseason there is. It's nothing like the NBA offseason. At one time, baseball with the hot stove, baseball had a lot of traction. NFL is big with the NFL draft, but it's nothing like the NBA, I guess, because the superstar movement and like I said, super teams and different things going on. So it's big. It's big, NBA, and they predicting if they said if the Lakers and the Nets do make the finals, they predicting that the NBA will reign supreme and have the top. It'd be the top sport, top American sport there is. If the Lakers and the Nets go to the finals, the following year all eyes will be on the NBA. It will be the biggest. They'll be the biggest sports in the United States. So it's a lot riding on it. So that's why teams have their concern. And the NBA is so big. If you notice, it's a lot of football players. A lot of football players. It's analysis now. Like you got Keyshawn Johnson. You got Bart Scott. You have Chris Carter. A lot of football guys break down NBA, and NBA is like a basketball is like a huge sport now. Like especially the younger generations coming up, guys who like 38 and 39, they love the NBA. And like I told you guys before, a lot of NFL players a little envy of the NBA for one, the guaranteed contracts and different things like that. But they so recognizable. Like if NBA players in the club and the NFL player in the club, it's like a no brainer. And the NFL the NBA get more of the urban. NBA has more of an urban fan base than the NFL. So that's like what was big about that. But it's gonna be crazy. I kind of could see why teams probably will think that, like, as far as favorable calls in the playoffs, because it's a lot riding on this. If the Lakers and the Nets, especially if they're fully healthy, it's going to be a lot of big promo around the Christmas game. There's a lot of chirping back and forth with the player. James Harden already said that if the Brooklyn Nets healthy, no team in the NBA could beat them. Kevin Durant said the same thing. Bron feel that the Lakers got the best team. There's a lot of trash talking going on behind the scenes with different players. That's why it's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. So I need you guys to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe to my channel. You can also like and subscribe. Go to the Beat 139. We have great interviews. I need you guys to go support the Beat 139. Also, a lot of great interviews with me, Don Vito, and Keep Cash. Support that. And we got a lot of merchandise coming if you guys want to purchase stuff. But like and subscribe and leave a comment. Peace.